want to get more points. Rickey Foggie isn't going to be content to have people say Dunigan played a great game. He wants to play a great game.
This should be the final play of the half. The pass for Masadi. He makes the catch at the 31. He laterals it off to Darrell K. Smith, but they ruled that the play had been whistled dead back at the 31. He was in the grasp of Rod Hill when he lateraled it off on the final play of the half. A touchdown will not count. The half ends. Toronto 33. Winnipeg 3. Stay tuned for Live at the Half.
Welcome to Live at the Half from Toronto. A fan at Skydome here just screamed Bruce by the Leafs. Bruce, of course, is Argonaut owner Bruce McNall, who flew all night to be here today so he could tell me if it's true he has so much money. He's going to give each of the Argonauts $36,000 if they win the Grey Cup. Are there bonuses forthcoming, sir?
Well, there may be some bonuses. I thought the $36,000 what each of the players were paying me to have this one fun. That's what I heard. I don't know. I think they got it messed up a little bit. There really wasn't anything. I just read it myself for the first time. So we'll come up with some little bonus, but I'm not sure. I don't think it'll be that quite at the moment.
What about Hawaiian vacations? That was also suggested.
Oh, we'll come up with something really good. Maybe if they like that, we'll find something neat for them if they win the Grey Cup. But basically, I think the players just enjoy coming out and playing for their own pride, and I don't think they need any kind of incentives like that.
Well, how about blenders or a case of ragu sauce, something like that?
Well, the media might get it. A little blender. How about a ring?
Let's talk about the Rocket, Bruce. I know your big concern right now is for his health, but the rumor last week, in fact, the report on an American network was that he was headed to the NFL early in the new year. What's your position?
Well, it's just not the case at all. I have no idea where these things start, basically, but he has a 4-year contract, and as I've always said, if he wanted to move, he's always free, and he's always indicated to me and everybody that he's really thrilled with Toronto and wants to continue to stay here, so there's absolutely nothing to it at all.
Can you believe what you've seen in the first half of this game, and have you made your reservations for Winnipeg?
Well, you know, it's still the second half of the game, but the team is playing awful well right now. I'm thrilled for them. Very proud of the guys the way they're playing right now.
Bruce, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Anytime, Scott.
The Argonaut team physician is Robert Jackson. He's just come out of the room to tell us what the situation with Rocket Ismail and Matt Dunigan is.
The Rocket has a minor concussion. He's got a little bit of amnesia now for the first half of the game, but neurologically he's okay and he'll be fine, but we're going to keep him out of the game from here on.
And Matt Dunigan?
And Matt has irritated his shoulders, so there's no point in him trying to continue with Rick Foggie here, so we'll keep Matt out as well.
Robert, what about their availability for the big game next week, should the Argos, and it looks as though they will, go on to Winnipeg?
Should be no problem.
So you're declaring them both as best you can at this point available?
Matt will re-x-ray and so on later today or tomorrow, but the Rocket sure will be fine.
All right, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Welcome.
Don, a few moments ago, Dr. Robert Jackson said he thinks that Matt Dunigan will be able to play for the Argonauts in the Grey Cup next week, should the lead stand up. But Matt, you've got the injury. What do you think?
Well, I'm just, putting in the Lord's hands, and if he wants me to play, I'll be ready to play. I'm going to do everything I can to get ready to play. It's just an unfortunate situation. What can I do? It's part of the game, and I can see what it's like in the next couple of days.
You did your work in the first half of this game. What did you see that allowed you to chew up the Bomber defense so much?
We just try not to force the football down the field and take advantage of what they're giving us short. And for the most part, you get the ball in our people's hands and they'll make something happen, and that's what happened.
Frustrating when you're on a roll as you were in the first half of this game to have this happen, I'm sure.
It feels like it's been that way for 2 years now, Scott, so this isn't nothing new.
Well, you tried the haircut. What's next?
I don't know, just a lot of prayers.
Yeah. Okay, Matt, thanks for your time and good luck. Hope to see you in Winnipeg next week.
Darrell K. Smith makes the catch and takes the ball out to the 23. Penalty flag on the play.
Greg Battle jumped on top of Darrell K. Smith as he was down. That'll be a major, and that takes him from the 1-yard line probably all the way out to the 42. There's Foggie getting up with a smile again, and Gray put him down. I mean, Michael Gray came in and gave him a hug and then threw him back down and bang, slammed his head, but Rickey got up smiling.
Michael Gray and Tyrone Jones were saying that's the one thing that irritates you about playing against Rickey Foggie. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him, he always comes back smiling. The Western Final coming your way immediately upon the conclusion of this Eastern Championship game. Foggie fakes that hitch screen again, runs with the football, and will run it out of bounds with another Toronto first down. He and Les Brown have an exchange of words. Foggie felt he took a late hit on the head after he had crossed the boundary.
Here's Foggie dropping back, and Tyrone Jones this is 2 plays ago, and Tyrone hit him right in the hip. And now he's going out of bounds a couple plays ago, and somebody's going for his head. But Foggie's a good athlete. He doesn't give a lot of people a good shot at him. Look at him right up there talking to him. Don't you hit me again, he's telling him. I was out of bounds. Stay away from my head.
Last loss, as we pointed out, October 13th, 1990, to the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Clemons waits for it at his own 53-yard line, spins off a couple of would-be tacklers, gets a good block as he goes to the outside, and then steps out of bounds at the Winnipeg 22.
Oh, the fans love that, and you know the Pinball played that perfectly, and he set up Paul Nastasiak. Nastasiak was out in front of him, and he weaved inside. He made the defensive man commit, and then he went back to the outside. Watch Pinball here. Number 27 is Nastasiak. Watch him as he breaks out. He gives him a little bit of a weave. That sets the defender up right there, and now he comes back to the inside. That's great ball carrying. That makes blockers look good.